Welcome to our next video on how to search for unit standards and qualifications. Now you can see I've opened my browser here. I went to the website SAQA.org.za. Here you can see it on the top left hand corner. There's the SAQA's new website, and under popular searches here you can see qualifications and part qualifications. That's where we're going to find it. If we open that up, there's a bit of a notice there at the top. Now go down, I'm going to see there's a couple of color bars here. There's a brown one, a dark blue one. The dark brown one says all qualifications and unit standards. That's even the ones that expired. I want to look at that one here. I'm going to look at this one here, the dark blue one, registered qualifications and unit standards. That's the one that I want to look at. Clicked on that one. I'm going to have two options here. I'm going to either have an option to search for qualifications, or I can search for unit standards. Now also just remember here, a unit standards, only the unit standards that's loose standing will appear under this one here, and the unit standards, a qualification can consist out of a lot of unit standards. To see those ones that falls under a qualification, I'll have to use this option here. I'm going to look for this example. I'm going to search for a unit standard. I'm going to click here on the right hand side, search for this unit standard. My browser opened. Now there's many ways to search for this unit standard. I can use the title. I don't recommend that you do this one. This one here, I can use the ID number. For example, trainer course. I know it's 117871. Just enter the number in there. Otherwise, I can also use the NQF level. I also the accredited provider or quality assurance body. Here you can search by the SAQAs. Very helpful if you want to see what unit standards fall under what SAQA. And then at the bottom also view results. I like to go to table. I like my table view. It's a far better look. This one here, I can see it came up and it says to you there is the unit standard it found. If I go back, and I'm going to take the unit standard out there. I'm going to say quality assurance body. I'm going to say, for example, there's the EDTP go, and there's a whole list of unit standards that it actually found. On here you can see there's a hyperlink. So if I go down here and I click on this hyperlink here, it will actually open this unit standard. There's the title. This is the one that we use for the assessment process. The title is there. You can go down. It tells you the NQF level, the credits is there, the purpose of this unit standard, learning assumed to be in place. We go down, there's our specific outcomes. I think it's 6 specific outcomes on this unit standard. Going down on this unit standard, and I will also get right at the bottom is a table to tell us on what qualifications make use of this unit standard. Now for example here you can see here's a unit standard, a qualification here NK 5.1, and that one falls in the CAT SAQA. So there's this qualification under the CAT SAQA makes use of this unit standard. There you can see is EDTP. These ones, don't use these ones, just ignore them. You won't be able to use this. We only want to look at the ones that have a SAQA next to them. Okay, so also go back there. The top, they either give me an option to go and search for qualifications as quick links, or search for unit standards. Also there's something we forgot right at the bottom of this qualification. They also mention a list of the training providers. Now I don't recommend that you go according to this list. I would rather recommend that you contact the SAQA directly. The SAQA or the SAQA that the training provider said that they got the approval from, to confirm that they actually have this unit standard approved, or this training provider is approved. At the top I'm going to take a shortcut. I'm going to say search for qualifications. Alternatively here on our first link I can also go on qualifications there. I'm going to get down to the same screen again. Looks very similar than the unit standard one. I can just put in my criteria here, quality assurance body. I'm going to say EDTP SAQA. I like my table form, search it, and there's a whole list of all the different qualifications that the EDTP SAQA follow. Again, I can only use the ones that's got a hyperlink in there. only use these ones. I won't advise you to work with the others. For this purpose, we're only going to deal with these ones for the beginner side. I'm going to click on this unit, this qualification there. Remember now, we were the qualification, not a unit standard. Again, if I'm looking at this qualification, there's a whole description of the qualification, and right at the bottom of this qualification, there is all the unit standards that form part of this qualification again. And if I look at the top, I can see this qualification consists out of 140 credits. If I go down to the bottom, and I'm going to see there is the unit standards. If I add up all these credits on the right hand side, you will see that you get much more than 140 credits. Now how that works is, again, if you take this qualification, all these unit standards, that's course on the left hand side, you must do. The fundamentals you must also do. Now you add up all these credits for the core and the fundamentals, see how much you get, minus it from 140, and basically what's balanced is what you must add up, or you must take these electives and add up till you get to that 140. So yes, the core, our core, you can't pick from them. The course you must do, the fundamentals you must do, but you can pick from the electives to complete your qualification. So as soon as you get your qualification, your 140, then you complete a specific qualification that we have here on the top. Further Education Training Certificate, Early Childhood Development.